Hello. Today gonna play some Starground. Unseat part of my headset here. Get a pimple from my second job right behind the ear. Gotta love it. So this game is a mix of Fourager, which I never played, and Factorio. So, premise of the game, pretty much you go around, harvest the resources, collect, and your job is to more or less automate what you see around. And I'm going to start a timer here because otherwise I'm going to probably play and record like an hour. And I don't want to do that. I want to I'm collecting kind of everything here. So let's see. I'm just going to put copper just to kind of get like an idea of what I've gathered. Would probably be nice to get more of. I won't be able to put it on my hot bar. Kind of annoyed that they limited it to 4 plus your 2 primary hands, I guess I would say. As you notice, like some of these, as they sit there, if you don't harvest them, they will disappear. So it's not like your map should fill up with resources. As you can see up in the corner, it's our tutorial. I've been kind of ignoring it, even though I know I need to do it. As you can see, I move really slow when I am using my miner or tool or whatever you want to call it. This game does have, if I remember right, dungeoneering. So there are certain things that we'll get to do, but this is a demo, so a lot of things aren't there. And there's some quality of life I know that's not in this yet. Just because until you have a system fleshed out, you don't want to have too much quality of life in the mix. Means more you change, or the less you need to change in order to break stuff. You don't want to break things, especially if you don't discover it right away and you go, hey guys, come test this, and all of a sudden nothing's working. So I just want to get a decent amount of materials kind of stockpiled, I guess. What do we got for wood? We got a decent amount. We got a pickaxe. Okay. Let's get some more stone. Because we're going to need... not going to need, but I'm going to want a decent amount of furnaces as I start. And this does have a day-night cycle. I know you can disable it. I want to say it's F1. Yeah. But I'm going to leave it in just because I like it. And I think we're going to get this one and probably one more stone. And maybe see if there's some coal around. And I say then there's a bunch right here. And then we're going to start building. So this is going to be our gathering. Here's our crafting. And let's get 2 furnaces. Let's put copper in there. So now we can get a lot of like early game resources going, but we're not going to be able to get a whole lot done. I guess is one way to put it. I believe we can also burn the wood, but I'd rather not burn the wood right now. What was that? An apple. Okay. I know, so I started making videos and I unfortunately stopped. I had a second job. I'm looking to replace it for whatever messed up reason in my head that makes me want to do so. So I was working 2 full-time jobs, and it didn't leave a whole lot of time because I get done at like roughly midnight. And as fun as it was working that second job, the last day I was there just turned into, I can't even say I can't say a lot of bad things, but so I'm getting a crafter, and these are the different things that we can do. We can do a star launcher, so we can do dungeoneering. Yeah, right there. Talked about it. We have a tool bench, training dummy. Tesla coils are how we transfer power around. Burners is how we generate electricity, at least early game. Battery, treadmill, that's how we generate early electricity. So let's get a crafter. And we'll need to put 1 here. So this is kind of interesting. We run, doesn't matter which direction, but we're going to want so for this we need how many? We need 2 per, and we want 6, so really just need 5. I'm just gonna run. We're gonna get it going. I think for at least the first episode, we want to get we at least want to get basic power up. And I think this will be a good way because burner need, oh no, that's going to need something else. We want a crafting station. And actually, since we're doing that, let's actually get that going. And we're going to need a lot more copper coming up here real quick. And I want to say let's get like another 20. Because I think that'll give us a good amount here. So you've got 10. Let's do that. Let's give you more copper. Because that's going to give us a lot of what we're going to need here. The other thing that we're going to need is we're going to need gears. I'm going to clear that out because we already got that. We got 3 gears. Okay, you can still run around with the building open. Okay. Because what we're going to want to do is we want to get a collector, but that needs this. And if I'm really going to do it, I'm going to need a burner. What do I need? Just, okay. So we can do that. I think let's put a collector up here. If I'm not standing in the way of it. Let's put a Tesla coil there. A battery would be nice, but not necessary at the moment. I'm going to need way more, and I mean way more than what I've got. As you can see up there, there's like a little drone that went off and flew to collect. I think initially I'm going to keep the treadmill just so we can keep a way to do emergency power. But I do think a burner, we can't get a burner up now. So let's actually place that. As you can see, so it takes fuel, logs, coal, and then that's going to be biofuel. So what do you produce? You produce 20. Collector takes 5. A crafter takes 5. And we're going to need a researcher. So that will take care of what's needed to start with. And let's actually, we're just going to drop in some. I didn't mean to do that. I wish I could repair you. I'm just an idiot. Do. So that'll help take care of a lot of that. But we do need to go around and we need to collect a lot of resources here. Some things I did not cover is, well, I should kind of showed it as I was looking, but we got movers and conveyors. Those are your belts and inserters um, in games like Factorio. I don't know why I was trying to blank there. So in games like Fourager, the resources respawn and all that. And right now we don't really have anything that, I mean, we have our resources respawning. So there's the Fourager aspect. We're running around. It's a cute little dude. And I say way too much, and I do apologize. That being said, we're going to have to start automating things. And one of the things I will have to get automated early on is power. Power is one of the things that we need really in mass. Let's put that there. I need to get rid of that. I'm getting a lot of copper, but I need a lot of iron. And once you have so many collectors, I mean, it kind of sustains itself with the right kind of setup. From what I have seen, I have not really played much of this. So a little bit of a... Oh, if you hit it, it restarts the cycle. Good to know. I want to say that's food, but we don't have any enemies at the moment, so I can't say for sure what that exactly is going to entail. As you saw earlier, the crafter can make biofuel, and that's what we're gonna putting into our burner setup. It's not gonna be overly difficult to do, but we kind of need it to. We need one. I think one should be able to provide for two if we have like 4 collectors. In fact, what does conveyors need? They just need iron. So iron is going to be our kind of our bottleneck here. And as you see, like, resources spawn pretty quickly, so that part won't be too bad. But right now we only have 1 collector, and we don't really produce enough. Ooh, I got a good chunk amount of stone. Let's come over here. Before it despawns, let's hit all of these. So we can get a lot of extra iron. And we have a kind of a basic setup done for power, but I would like to get it a little bit more sped up. Let's see if I can get 2 more iron nodes. Yes, I can. And just because I hit it, I'll take it. And let's put in half there. I hope these buildings repair themselves, because I keep hitting them. One thing we will need is this research station. So advanced fuel give us power cells, which is kind of nice. Clean energy would be nice because we can get solar panels and then we're not burning as much, but that requires alloying, which requires a lot of iron and a decent amount of coal. But we get a foundry. I kind of like that, but we also might want to get this. But that requires a bunch. Let's do alloying. I might come to regret my decision here, but let's do it. Let's see, what do I got here? I don't. Let's throw in. Let's throw that in for now. Let's go get a crap ton of iron and copper. I know I throw a bunch in, but I don't really want to take it out because I'd rather keep that in for when I'm smelting. And we need a lot of coal. Was it 20 coal that we needed in total? And I threw 10 iron in. So, I mean, there is that. And we're about the 20-minute mark. So let's get the last little bit here that we need of coal. We'll throw it in. Oop, we're out of power. Like, wow. Let's see. Okay, I'm not so concerned about what I've got for there. I'm more concerned now about wood. Let's do this. And let's look at biofuel. I can get 9. That's going to be splendid, actually. So let's at least get the foundry researched. Yeah, let's do the research on that. And then we will cut, and I want to say in 2 days I'll have another episode, maybe tomorrow, from when this goes up. Not tomorrow for me. I got that just in the nick of time. I want to say that was like about ready to just go poof. I'm just cutting trees. It's not having to punch it with my hand because that makes total sense. I mean, my lord, does that burn really slow? That's good for us. And for that, so we're going to need more gears. Let's do that, because that gives us a lot of gears. That's not going to get us what we want. It's got a fairly short range for it, but it's pretty nice, to be honest. When I get done recording this, I'm gonna get food, and then I'm actually gonna play Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, that's gonna be a little different, and at the same time, I do thank people for coming and watching this video. If you did enjoy it, leave a comment. I don't care about the like, I don't care about the subscription, but leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I know I'm a little quiet. I try not to be too loud. I live in a studio apartment, and anything and everything can be heard through my front door. So I'm very cautious as to the movies that I watch and the volume that they're on my TV, to the point where, for the most part, I don't watch unless it's late at night, and it's annoying. Mostly because I'm just trying to be respectful, because some things I watch, there's a lot of cussing and swearing, and there's kids in this building, and I'm right next to an elevator. So, gotta enjoy the fun where it is on that, I guess. Research complete. So, processing. We now have a foundry. I know I said we'd cut here, but oh, that's a lot, and I do mean a lot. Oh boy. I just want to see this here before we go. And let's actually take. So does that work? No. It needs to be on that grid. Okay. So that produces the same amount of power no matter what. And that will give us a lot of what we need to start. And let's do this. And we'll start the next one, the next research. Because we got alloying. Let's not worry about that one right now. I think that one. This one's going to do a lot better for us. So, do I have? I do have some coal. Let's at least see this and then go like I said like 5 minutes ago. Let's come here. We're going to find some more coal. Mostly because we can't need it. I don't know how much this one's going to burn through. Oh, yeah, it hit. We have steel. That being said, I'm going to cut it here. Thanks for joining.